Hey guys, sorry, this one's going to be a bit more free form, just wanted to update you. So you may remember when I did a Lehman Russ kit bash, when I was showing how to build these, and I showed how to build the spare, and I showed off my original kind of not great one. It was originally just like cardboard and had the plasma gun on it for the Lehman Russ. Now this is the spare tank commander. Actually, you know what? I'll show you this real quick too. I painted up the Rogel Dorn. Very nice model. I even added a little flag here. It ended up breaking off. You can see I tried gluing it with plastic glue. Ended up breaking, so I've just super glued it. I might paint it again. I don't really care though at this point. It just keeps breaking off. Anyway, this is what it's looked like. I gave him a little bit of paperwork there of some kind, and yeah. Anyway, sorry. So onto the thing. I ended up having some spare bits, some spare other stuff, and one thing, these gas tanks were actually from a bolt action T-34 one of my friends gave me. Now, I ended up tearing that apart to make this. Now, this is the original Lehman Russ I showed off when it was just a cardboard body with this plasma gun attached, but I changed it up a bit. So I wanted to show how I kind of improved it, right? So I ended up taking those sponsons from the my very first kit bash tank. Let me pull that out actually. Actually, I can't find it. I pretty much tore it to nothing though to build these kinds of things. But yeah. So I chucked the sponsons on there, hot glued them there. I added wood for like structuring kind of thing. I added these big chunks of cardboard to be metal plating and put toothpicks in between to make it look like they're connected. I took the top part of the T-34 and built it all. I clipped off the cannon and hot glued the plasma gun on it. I added this little thing from the Adeptus Sororitas, the torture machine essentially. That I believe was originally the output thing for like a chainsword or something. It doesn't really matter. You don't even need it. This is from a Caradron Overlord's thing. I wanted to show this was like a power kind of thing, maybe, or maybe just with the glass thing there. It's like a sight. I clipped that down, but that's fine. Other than that, yeah. So it's T-34 body now with hot glue holding a plasma gun on there with this giant orb thing in the back. The T-34 body actually gave more detail to the center there. I took in more pieces and chucked them on there. There's a Mega Bloks gas tank for a motorcycle I cut up a bit. There's a old Cadian flamethrower backpack. That's another Lego thing right there. I used some remaining Lehman Russ tires or treads for this. The bottom's still hard cardboard. But yeah, so just to show you can take literally any bits, and with this Lehman Russ kit, you can really like extend it. Like here we've got, like I said, the Lehman Russ here, the normal one, and I've got my Lehman Russ Vanquisher, right? Where'd it go? I just had it. I was literally showing it a second ago. And a Lehman Russ Tank Commander, and all this took was 2 real kits. It was one Lehman Russ kit. Because one Lehman Russ kit, by the way, just to mention, does come with spare sponsons, a single spare set of sponsons. And then it just took a T-34. And you don't even need, to be honest, you don't really even need this. I just like this detail better than the T-34 details over there and this here, so it looks like a giant, charger kind of thing. But all of the bits here, honestly, it just took 2 kits total, one World War II kit and then one Lehman Russ, and I got 3 tanks out of this. Like, this is, like, economically, like, so the Lehman Russ kit's, like, let's say, $100, right? The tank kit I got for $40, so, like, for give or take $150, $160 with taxes, you're getting 3 full tanks for the Astra Militarum. All it takes is a bit of hot glue, some little bits of stick. In fact, I might actually add some stick to that. I'm not really, now that I'm looking at the armor plating here, that's really thick, really good looking. I'm looking at this one and I don't like it so much. I might do that. We'll see. I'll keep that off camera and I'll just show it to you if I do end up doing it. But either way, you can really push like these kits like far. Like even actually, I'll show you, I kit bashed a Rogel Dorn too. And you know what, I may just post this now as soon as I'm done making this video instead of waiting for the current more time stuff to finish up. you can also really push the, so long as you have friends who don't really mind kit bash tanks, you can really push the Rogel Dorn kit too, and it looks pretty good. You just, yeah, like this is just a pizza box, a bunch of like card stock there, a couple bits here and there. This actually came from the Rogel Dorn kit. I was going to make some you know what? I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to pull out my objective markers to show you. One sec. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cancel that. This will just be a video focusing on the tanks, and then I'm going to release a second video just showing all of the army so far. But yeah, you can literally, like, and also you got to add in, sure, there's a little bit of cost of Lego pieces here and there, but honestly, you don't need the Lego pieces. You can just throw random junk on and it'll look largely okay. Now in lore, my explanation is that the official kits are the high quality tanks made by the local Adeptus Mechanicus, right? But these more kit bashed ones come from like longer years of like service. They're definitely jury rigged, made, you know, essentially field repair kind of thing, and that's kind of where we're at. And that's kind of how I set that up. But yeah, I hope you enjoy that video. Have a good day. Hope please like and subscribe if it isn't too much trouble.